There's two things I love most about filming white sharks from the air. In this video, I want to show you. The first begins with clips like this. Filmed just last week. If you count, there's 15 sharks in this clip alone. And there's not a single human in sight. While the most attention-grabbing clips are those that feature people near sharks, I personally enjoy footage that shows sharks with no humans around. That's because this is when I can see them in their natural state. But more importantly, this is when I get to see them do extraordinary things. Things like this. Did you see it? It's about to do it again. Watch closely. Its beautiful underside, rarely seen from above, reminds me why it's called the white shark. Why did this shark do this? Turns out the parasitic copepods that attach themselves to the shark are itchy. This white shark is actually scratching its back on the sandy ocean bottom. I'm always amazed at how a rather basic scene like this can turn into something rather interesting unexpectedly. Watch as these two dolphins zoom right past this young shark. It's scenes like this that can lead me to other scenes, things that I've not seen before. And in this case, it led me to this. Here's a group of dolphins mating. It's something I've not witnessed yet. During courtship, dolphins engage in headbutting and tooth scratching. You can see that behavior here. These are common bottlenose dolphins, and they have no mating season. In fact, male and female bottlenose dolphins have multiple mates in any given year. And just as quickly as it started, the two dolphins moved along once again. But it's the interactions between sharks and other species I enjoy most. Scenes like this, where a stingray appears to follow a shark, are a small reminder of the vital balance in this ecosystem. Or this clip of a shark and bat ray traveling alongside each other near the shore. They are adversaries, but not always. When searching for white sharks, I found that it's not the sharks you first have to find. You must find their food. And there's one species in particular that I consistently see near white sharks: leopard sharks. Here's an aggregation I observed recently. Unlike other leopard sharks throughout Southern California, this group stayed throughout the whole winter. These sharks are often found in large numbers, producing between 1 and 37 pups per year. Leopard sharks have not been studied as exclusively as white sharks. They are nearshore fish that mainly prefer warm, shallow, and muddy waters. But amazingly, one tagged individual was documented to have traveled 65 miles over the course of 3 days between Santa Catalina Island and mainland California. These sharks can be some of the most photogenic fish to film, especially from above. Their numbers have increased, at least in part due to the ban of inshore gill nets. I've often seen leopard sharks, stingrays, and white sharks in close proximity to each other, and the relationship between the three is quite interesting. They have much in common. All three enjoy warm, shallow spots, and all three enjoy traveling through waves. The leopard sharks I'm seeing enjoy these warm, shallow areas during the day, and it's quite beautiful to observe them catching a wave. But that same behavior from a great white shark in very shallow water is not something I expected to see. That is, until now. Look at this white shark cruising through the shallow water. It's seemingly surfing through it. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. And that's not all. I'm witnessing white sharks cruise through underwater kelp forests routinely. It's something I never thought I'd see. I'm not sure how many folks outside the science circles have seen such a thing, and I'm very happy to be able to share this with you. What's more amazing is the realization that there is an underwater jungle of life off the coast of Southern California. One we couldn't really see until now. This jungle might hold the secrets to some of the answers surrounding the mysterious life of white sharks. Events like this shark gliding through a kelp bed have likely happened every day, right beneath our nose. And with these sharks in such shallow water, we are able to see them interact with other sea life often. Unbelievably, I've yet to see a shark act aggressively towards any sea life while in this shallow water. That doesn't mean they aren't doing it. It just means it's a matter of when. Here's a white shark surrounded by what you'd presume to be a buffet of stingrays, yet it just glides through. But the simplest explanation is that this is likely because there is so much food available. And because of this, I believe it's only a matter of time before I see a great white shark eat a stingray. This is a telling clip. Notice the company of small fish this shark travels with. These are referred to as pilot fish. This is a symbiotic relationship, a relationship that benefits both animals. It's believed that these little fish enjoy eating those itchy parasites off the white sharks, and so these fish are not on the shark's menu. It is another reminder of the importance of each animal in this ecological balance. And speaking of balance, here's dozens of stingrays surrounding this shark. When I filmed this, in my mind I thought I'd see a predation, but the shark could care less about the rays. And like I've seen many times before, the sharks just continue about their business. Here, you can see just how shallow the water is in some places. It's quite amazing, in fact. But what may be more amazing is that I'm observing sharks in situations where they aren't necessarily on their own. White sharks, from the time of birth, separate from their mother. They are quite literally left to survive on their own. While it's true that white sharks are generally solitary and display limited social behavior, recent research demonstrates that white sharks are intelligent, curious, oddly skittish creatures whose social interactions and foraging behavior are more complex than once thought. And I agree, especially with some of the things I've witnessed lately. Look at this clip, taken just after sundown. Perhaps white sharks are more social than once thought, and maybe we've just been seeing them in the wrong light. This is one of several instances where I've seen sharks converge around stingrays in one location. In fact, I have a clip with 14 sharks surrounding stingrays at sunset. And to my eye, it certainly looks like these sharks could be more social than anyone had imagined. And maybe with advances in technology, we can see sharks in a different light. Here's infrared footage I captured of these sharks in the late evening. The white shark's outline is clearly visible, but the technology is not quite there yet for me to use on a daily basis. Hopefully in the future, this type of camera sensor can yield more data. In the meantime, I'll bring you what I can. This week, I will leave you with this footage of a group of baby sunfish I filmed. Sunfish are the largest bony fish on Earth, but these are newborns. You never know what you will see when you're observing the ocean. As a reminder, I am not a marine biologist, but I do provide data to scientists around the world, and I encourage independent verification of everything on this channel. I also encourage you to read the citations in the video description below. And if you like this content, please subscribe. I've attached some links to organizations that are actively involved in protecting our oceans. Please pay them a visit.